I'm going to be speaking about the changes that I've made and why I've done certain things. So I started my film with an opening shot of the house. This was an establishing shot so the audience can see where this film will be taking place and to just make it more familiar and easier for them to visualize the story because when you see like a room you go like, oh, where is this place? Why are they here? All this, like you start to question themselves. So I started it, making it easy, familiar for my audience that it's in a house and in someone's house. It was in the girl's house. Then I made it seem like the maid is waking her up, instantly establishing like the genre, chick flick, spoiled girl, directly, easy to understand. Doesn't because when things start to get really complicated, people are going to be like, oh, what's happening? What is going on? No, I don't want to watch because it's too confusing. So it's always right to have a balance between confusing and questioning. So, like, you always want your audience to question what they are seeing, not to be confused. Confusion is the last thing we'd want the audience to feel. So, I've had some difficulties with filming. At first, I wanted to film in Sheikh Zayed Road, which was like in Dubai. It's like a street with a lot of buildings. It reminded me of New York's Times Square. Not very similar, but you get the idea. Because I couldn't really go to New York and film there because I had to go back and forth if I had to change anything. It was too risky. So, what I did was I basically I wanted to do in Sheikh Zayed Road. I got this guy to do the lighting for me because I wasn't really sure how to do the lighting and I deleted that shot. I did not like it. You couldn't hear anything. It's really hard to film in a public area because there's a lot of noises that I'm not in control of, like the car beeping, people walking, and it was a public area, so I can't tell people, oh, stop, please don't walk from here. It was in a phone box. The phone box didn't have a door. It was really hard. It did not look the way I want it to be. Completely scratched that out, deleted all my scenes to do with it. Waste of time, but you live and learn, and I had to experience things in my own hands in order to know what to do next. So I completely got rid of these scenes and instantly went to the girl's house. I honestly found that very Blair Waldorf type. It was way better, and this is why I filmed in a house. So the girl was wearing pink pajamas, pink shoes, everything was pink, resembled girls, identified girls, everything was just the way I wanted it to be, and that's why I filmed in the house. Girl had her laptop, pet, everything was just girly and it was perfect. So I established my enigma by involving a boy. Furthermore, I did a makeup tutorial. Girls are interested in these things. If I'm watching a film and I see a girl doing a tutorial, I'm like, oh, how did she do this? How did she do that? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna see what is she using? Is it something that I use? Is it something that I can buy? Like, it's just constant thoughts in our heads, like, oh, what's happening next? What is she gonna use? What product? Is it Givenchy? Is it NARS? Is it Tarte? Like, these are just constant thoughts in our heads, and like, that's why I found it very, very reliable to use makeup because it's something all girls are interested. So that's like a key point that I was glad I did.